Today na the 26th day of May 2022. It was a good day until a lot of news began pass on social media about riots na Makeni, then kill person na Makeni, by rider and police, the riots na Makeni. A lot of things began up on pictures. But this time, for me, Tripoli, may I not see picture of dead person on this particular riot. So things then don't they happen. Now we country. We get different ministries them. We responsible for giving authentic information. Before I go any further, for we people them we the school picking them na Texas, make them soul rest in peace, and the teachers them we lost their life. When one of the most recent one them after the one Buffalo, New York. Will they continue now the program? Also within at the West, when something they happen na a city, the police department, the media, the local government of that state they all get their official handles them on social media. They all get them. Because now they may want start today. Election is drawing closer. It's of no secret, say Makeni, whenever they say something na Makeni, if not true now, if not so true now, it'll go like wildfire. When deciding where we did so, mostly for we in America, na gone. We then say there is an active shooter from the police department of that state today, to the media houses them na that state today, to the local government na that state today, all the official handle them, then they give you relevant information about the incident as it happened. Even in the UK. That's why they happen. Everywhere in the West. But not to we own countries alone. Not to we country. What thing I mean by this? Yes? Every Thursday, Sierra Leone police, they do then weekly press conference. So today, where we are lucky, say the press conference was on, and the media person where they in charge of that Makeni area there, he been there on the program. He become for can give you updates where now in we go can share with we later. But let's say if not to today Salon Police be they make the weekly press briefing or not for yeri from them. I'm talking about social media. The use of social media to be relevant institutions them na salon. That one then go up for debunk fake news, fake rumor where they go around, where go cause chaos, where go cause harm to innocent citizens them. So this thing happen na Makeni. The one way trend most, and the person will say they don't kill a bike rider as in the type now, coffee don't they Makeni, and all these kind of things them. I say, okay, let me check Sierra Leone police. As the thing be they happen. Now, Sierra Leone police not be get updates at that time when the thing be dey happen. I say, okay, let me check the Ministry of Information. Maybe if na small things if then go right about wetin dey happen na Makeni. No. So for we rely on authentic information, we sit down on how they look, say, okay, from the relevant authorities, what are they saying? Wetin then they say for things then like this as it happen right on. No. Then we dey wonder. We dey wonder where e be say fake news go dey trend. Fake news go dey trend. Wetin not happen na go dey trend. Na go dey trend. How do we debunk such as we dey come to election? Because as we dey come closer to election, a lot of things them like the wire go dey happen. A lot go dey happen as we dey come closer to election. Not saying we want. That's not what we want. No. But some politicians are cheap. They rather want for use innocent people for make them go trend. So how are we going to combat such? Like wetin happen na Makeni today, when later on we get for land say, wetin be they go on na social media, wetin them be the trend they talk, not saying be happen there. Say alone police go come and act just say the cyber units there. Then they do this. Ministry of Information go come, then pull chest. Say yes, the cyber units. If you talk so, you talk this, you talk that day. Then get waiting, then take say as threats. Sierra Leone police. Sierra Leone police. Sierra Leone police. How much they call una? I call una 310 not to so. I beg. First of all, una try get a proper Facebook page. Una try get a proper Twitter page. And una go dey update we as things they go on na the country. Na dande we dey see from other places them. And una self na force for good not to so. So because una na force for good, we want una for match up with other forces them where they give we update as things they happen. Now that's we want. So do ya with the big una. Una look into these suggestions. Yeah? Una look into them. Because it's rather unfortunate for make things then go to happen. You call the Salon Police media from the headquarters, then go tell you say they not fully know what's in the happen yet. Until then get to them one day. I know say Salon slow. That's me I know. I don't know no more if you know that one deal. Say Salon is slow. But do ya? With the day and age of social media, bad news always the trend far much more than the correct information. And it is no secret, say Makeni gets a little bit of the people that we did now. If now we will not in Makeni, they see Makeni like say Makeni think otherwise. So now make we want like such thing the way they happen, make the authorities the way concern, they pan tap the issue. Because trust me, if today, whether other news they go and say they don't kill one by Qaeda, they don't do this, they don't do that. Ministry of Information, Sierra Leone Police, come, give them your own side. People then go to get waiting for counter, then one day. But oh, they look from the relevant authorities, we forget the authentic information, and nothing they come up from them, then the one the way they spread the bad news, now them go the trend. Then for Sierra Leone Police. Ministry of Information. Una get beaucoup communication strategists them. And then they pay them good money. Then they pay them good money. The communication strategists them. And we know that. Say that they pay them. What I say? I say good money. So boduya with a big guna. Eh? Una do una work. Not so for they go na radio station no more. Or for they make video for defend government. Not so in una work no more. Eh? Not so in no more na una work. But tende like wetin be happen so today. Una suppose for day on top of the matter. And they repeat this. Election is coming. And things them, even though we not anticipate for that, even though not to that one day we want, but things them go happen. We not to them things then they we want. Eh? Na politics. Someone go and use politics for thrive. So, una go dede for give you the correct information. The correct information. And when una they give the correct information, not to follow una pull hints. Ministry of Information. When they give you correct information where things then go they happen, election they come. Not to for pull int and not to for call names. Now for give you the information authentic. Like how una get them. Because if una do that, some people go capitalize on that now and begin make an other way into politics. We know to that day we want. It's a warning for waiting go get for come. Good or bad. Eh? So dear, una dey eat money, big one, a taxpayer money. Una do una work. Yeah? Okay now. So wetin happen na Makeni today. Makeni can say, he said Tripoli, even the government self, then they tell white lies. Something then they. He said, take for example, when they put out the press release, say the Mabele Bridge cost 48 million euros, when actually 4.9 million. That's good. I know. Well, you see, I make her say, make the Ministry of Information give authentic information. Make themselves not pull int. Make themselves just give waiting. No, not to. Yeah. Government gets spokesperson. The president gets spokesperson. Let him talk for the president. Ministry of Information, Giwi. Yeah? Would they beg you? Giwi him. Authentically. Not mix them. Hmm? Gibson King say we want people or institution for take responsibility in situation like this. That is true. Now I make I dey raise this concern now. Say as we dey get closer to election, campaign then get for the day. Eh? This go say this. You remember the last time? Was it KKY? Can they call him Kela? Then say them broke in hand. Who side them be meet up? Now one village. Do ya? I make could they big there now. Let them be on top of the matter. Let them get authentic social media handles them. When a day, as some people we will need for one good day. The one they will get now, like the Ministry of Information, they're not the user. Because they today them for the user. Then get. Say alone police there. When I get past Amos Facebook page, then when I try get one. We now we go 1 2. Yeah? With a big. Now try get one no more. We now we go 1 2. Okay? Alright. The government of Sierra Leone and the opposition then get a lot for play with waiting they happen na Makeni. Tolotex, pledge received. Thank you very much. Yeah? Thank you. Because today, the people and the things say, the government not like Makeni, because now the former president Sidom. If you want to agree with me, if you want to disagree with me, me now what I feel, now they talk so. Say people them, where even the Makeni feel to say, this administration not like Makeni because now they the former president Sidom. So anything we get for do with Makeni, I like a small thing, it go blow out of proportion. Even the people them we sit down inside Makeni, they feel to say from that time, oh then can take the generator and because of this and all the things that we don't happen, all the lives that we don't lose. What thing the government don't do? Eh? Yes, what thing the civil society they don't do? Because today, Makeni, they on edge. Now make a small thing happen. They have the police self they respond. You gonna say police self no they play with Makeni. They know they play with Makeni. I remember the term for the generator. I said something here where some people come at me. Why I say you man na Makeni. Let you life. Let you life, yeah? Let you life. A lot of people were not even this alone. Can begin right. Let them come on a door. What do you mean by let life? Now the right and the facts for. Okay. I give it back today. The youths of Makeni una lek una life. Yeah? It's sad say, I don't know, for one reason, then few days, yeah? Then few days, yeah? I just, if I get call early morning, from Sierra Leone, I think say something awful. Maybe I don't know if I'm from that incident in the office. I don't know. And not also is supposed for Bibo. Yes, the country they will be not safe either. Not true. But, my dear, we own who side with they then get you out and they do them things there. Yeah. But the lawlessness in Sierra Leone is on another level. I don't talk anaya. We don't deal with standing aya. A lot of people don't talk anaya about lawlessness na the country. Lawlessness na the country. So man go just grab, he just write something on social media. We even not so true. Just the other day, then begin to share Vida Green, the Sierra Leonean artist, we know well. Then begin share say he don't die. We no die, yo. He no die. Then begin share no more say he don't die. Wait, do. Because they no say bad news then they trend fast. Bad news. Quick, it don't go. Who they big? Yes? The president we don't go Makeni. Eh? We they big. Say do ya. The Ministry of Information. Una get work na ya. Una de eat money yo. Una de eat money. For make una day out there, they give the correct info. And they talk say they go talk against opposition, go talk in favor. No. But not today why I start at home. And so it don't happen from time. Outside the Ministry of Information, for giving information as it is. Now then sabi pull int today. Now then sabi call names then today. So already the information we do give don't already distorted. Eh? Don't already because waiting do that person where they support your own party don't think I say but me na me go listen to this. Eh? But again, youth man. We soon I chop. But not go far. Kisi Road. Kisi Road. Then bike man them. I think the bikers just think to say, does biking come with a spirit? But yeah, don't talk small bar. Bike, it called spirit. Because we sabi. We did. When you see them boku, them bikers there. As you see them so, I can call it. Does it come with spirit? Now begin looking at the back. Because the rampant lawlessness and the way how them bikers then they behave, na saloon, and even out of Sierra Leone, we sabi the one that can they ride bike in groups. Me know they call name, but you sabi. So now make the one that say bike it out speed. This na Kisi Road. The bike man scratch the motoka. The motoka man vex kandong the motoka. He can make say he go knock the bike rider. Why if it's rider one day? That quick term. If you see the bike rider will don't come back. That quick term. They don't come begin make now for like intimidating the driver. I was like, okay, Mr. Driver, you can't do your motoka. Yes, that's true. Enough for can jam your motoka. I must tell me, police force for the ride bike. Me don't jam inside mirror. Fisher, you not sabi ride the bike. Hey, Papa God. You not sabi ride the bike safe. Police for the ride bike. You can't jam inside mirror. Fisher, where they fought for go inside the crowd for go. Jue Junction. Me and bike rider again. Jam in motoka. In bike fasten by the fender. Kando. Paddy pull your bike come out. You know the come out. As God could have it. police, because you don't block traffic. Now, Joy Junction, police come, make it come out. Ideally, I tell the police, make it not go, make it not go. Trust me. As the road open, and not go park, because we already don't know how they can behave the intending day. Go park, and not park, I just drive till reach Namius. Why reach Namius? That was a funny day. They open gate for me. So I watch the person will open gate, like if you see, like say there's a dent on the car or stuff like that. So they watch him and they greet. I was like, now the motorcar, he was like, no, what happened? I say, she said the motorcar dent. I said, no, no dent. Now they say I can't watch. And indeed the motorcar no dent. By Mohamed Bangura, I am spam. I give different scenarios them. I am spam. One taxi be there with them bond day. San them then light up the taxi. Then turn fuel param. They light them. They say because he bang Okada. That's what they did. By cried as them. So whenever it can come to something we forgive, like I don't know when last she goes alone, if you did drive, not tongue, but they always sound intimidating. I understand say that they provide a service. That is true. But my dear, some people in day and that way they on top of that bike. When a bike rider them, we're not supposed for the ride bike. That's my opinion. I know Makeni too. This are the few when me don't see na free tongue. From the motoka where they light up. From you know how much motoka they don't damage? Lawlessness, people taking things into their own hands. Even to we own Dr. Isatu Kakejalo, Naya. Go buy a brand new bus. Care and go saloon for run. Bank portion, or bank portion. Then damage the bus. In windscreen. Then damage them. You know how much that one they cost? People just think, say now, as they say, hey, I forgot on the rampage. Waiting do. Why make? We don't ever sit down and say, what's in the cause then here? Where did we go wrong for make lawlessness one be the order of the day in a salon? I make her say, Makeni, would they take a no more? Like if I say, everything okay. But the institutions them, the politicians them, get for no say, then get role for play. And the people in back with them Makeni for no say, then a part of Salono. It's not an independent state. Not so like we in Texas, so they try for be lone state. But because of the political rift we don't pass between the APC and the SLPP, they make whenever Makeni come up. Whenever come up. Well, we can always see the result. Let we listen. Salon Police. As then they explain wetin happen na Makeni today. Again, every Thursday, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you go see when we can upload the press briefing, the weekly press briefing. Every Thursday, Salone Police, they update the media houses them, make them know of waiting them do during the week. This not to the full one. No. I just want to bring we waiting the chief inspector. Sanko, we responsible for Makeni. Waiting in get for tell we. Like Coca say most of the bike riders and the keke riders them, then they drive under the influence. He say, in your opinion, no, some of them, now the rebel them, we still get that brutal tendency. Okay. Because on tendency, we can get program now. Even we can announce no to me talk. People then they go right back na YouTube. Well, I don't know if now they yes, and then they take sidom while they talk. We say, how you go talk so? We know to me talk. That first one, all I talk just now, me talk. Now, listen, yeah, to Salone Police. On the part of the bus where then damage, I'll tell us say they fail for realize say the bus it be needed for help them for ease transportation problem. And not for them. That's true. But no. You drive near bike rider. I don't know if they not say it. Now you get 5 minutes to cut, and they catch them for you. For bang you side mirror, either one they come on. You don't drive in a salon and not touch your side mirror. Well, lucky you. Maybe they go side bike rider, they don't go. But now listen to Chief Inspector Abdul Sanko as in the Giwi waiting happen na Makeni today. I go left for like Giwi first the other updates them away can to Makeni. I go kind side. Now they take and small.
I am Chief Inspector Abdul Sanko, Head of Media for the Northeast Region. The general security situation in the Northeast Region is relatively calm and quiet. Threat patrols at the borders and Makeni City are ongoing, including monitoring of COVID-19 precautionary measures. On the 24th May 2022, a team of police personnel at the Northeast Region, headed by ASP Augustine Cargo, under the leadership of AIG GMT Tommy, successfully policed the visit of His Excellency Dr. Julius Manabdo at Fairbear to meet with the management of Kimber Mining Company, the community people, and other stakeholders. The president and entourage later proceeded to Benugu town and addressed a gathering of a very large constituent of constituency 056. The regional operations officer ASP Augustine Cargo and team left the regional headquarters on the 25th for paramount chieftaincy election at Yoni Mamela in the Tokorili districts. As we have had the AIG operations on the Makeni issue, today there was a riot between the bike riders which started amongst themselves.
Okay. Now, Chief Inspector, they explain to me waiting happen na Makeni. He say the riot begin between the bike rider themselves. The riot happen between the bike riders themselves. Abubakar Sidi Yankee Kanu say, he said, but when the protest na Bo few weeks ago, not to lawlessness, they no fire one tear gas day. Now where protest be na Makeni na lawlessness. Police they fire live bullets. The action of Salone police depend on whose side where the incident happened. That Abubakar Sidi Yankee Kanu comment that one day. Inspector say, waiting happen being start between the bike riders themselves. All right.
When the police were called in to salvage the situation,
police come inside for can put the situation under control as the bike riders them get issue among themselves. According to Salone police. Now Salone police they talk here. Yeah?
we have the bike monitor officers that are working under the command of the Bike Riders Union Executive.
So bike riders then get the waiting and call marshal. Then get waiting and call marshal. So now they talk now and say then get them people and the way they monitor the bike riders them. Then they get light blue top and dark blue trousers. Now in the marshals then they wear.
One of the bike riders monitor, known as SLA, was in conflict with one of the commercial motorbike riders.
Okay. So in the explain now see, the one that can monitor the bike rider them, one of them, now him be get issue with one bike rider, one marshal, one bike rider. And we get issue. Okay?
So the police were called in to help in the situation.
Police can inside for can help the situation.
The operations officer of Makeni Division, Inspector Kaba Conte, and team went to the scene to ensure that peace is restored.
Okay, Inspector Kaba Conte and your own team, because when the police go call can to the police, then go respond. Now Inspector Kaba Conte and in team, now then go now the scene for go put this situation under control.
And unfortunately, the bike riders that were within the vicinity where the incident occurred turned against the police and called out the operations officer and assaulted him.
Okay. So he said, when the policeman reached there, now the bike riders them, then turn against the police there. Waiting Chief Abdul Sanko they tell we now. Misunderstanding problem they between bike riders them. Police go sort that out, put situation under control. When the police reach there, the bike riders turn against the police. The inspector will lead the troop for go there. He say they assault them.
As well. And within the process, we were able to arrest 8 of the motorbikes.
Within the process, they arrest 8 motorbikes them.
As the bike riders went haywire within the township of Makeni,
the bike rider then run away. So the police arrest the bike them where the bike rider then left.
Making roadblocks and causing problems.
He say some of the bike rider they will run away, then go and block road them. And block road them and then they cause problem na Makeni.
This led to the temporary closure of the shops along Robane Road.
He said the shops them will be there Robane Road, then be clear for close them temporarily. Then close because waiting do the bike rider then be there on a rampage na the tongue.
of which the police have now restored peace.
Okay, the police that at that time, restore peace. Remember, the person wey be dey share this, the fake news wey been dey pass, wey this thing be dey happen, say dem don kill by Krider, curfew dey Makeni. No so you be here. Me na dan there I be see o. Be dey pass on social media. Eh?
And a full-scale investigation mounted.
Yeah. A full-scale investigation mounted. Okay.
I just want to dispel the news going on social media that the police allegedly shot and killed one of the bike riders. Is very baseless, unfounded, and not true at all.
So the news for say them be killed by Krider, Salon police say baseless, not true.
Completely false. One of the bike rider who assaulted the ops officer went to the regional government hospital.
Okay. Salon police. Me, I no go preempt anything for talk waiting. But inspector, you say the bike riders them all run. Then left them bike them. However, they may assault the regional commander, the person we been go put this thing under control. Where if I not line, I'm Inspector Abdul Karim or so. Then you say now a bike rider go hospital for say he was assaulted by a police. Okay, wait, no really again for yourself.
And got himself admitted with the allegation that he was equally beaten by the police.
Okay. Salon police obisabiso. Eh? Salon police say, this your man, he assault the person will lead the troop for go put this situation under control. Eh? He assault her. Then, this same person carry himself go to hospital, go claim say, Salon police assault him, beat her. Allegedly. Okay.
Well, to dispense justice, a medical paper has been issued to him.
They don't get a medical paper?
So that he can make his own case.
So that himself go make his own case. But he get case already against... Salon police get case against him. Already because they say na he assault the person will lead for go put that situation there. But in go na police, in go na hospital back, go see Salon police assault him. Okay.
Already the operations officer have made statements, and we are also in contact with one of the bike monitors.
Okay, the operation officer himself don't make your own statement. And then say they're in contact with one of that bike marshal. Then one them waiting at the one that they monitor the bike riders them.
Who the police went to rescue.
Then at the one, I think they say nickname na SLE. And the police be go rescue. No, na rescue the police go rescue. Anyway, investigation they on. So I don't want to talk, but na problem be there between the two bike riders them, the one marshal and the one bike rider. But you say then go rescue him. All right.
To equally make his own statements.
So he get for can make his own statement back.
So far, the police has restored calm, shops have reopened, and each and everybody is going on his own normal business.
So shop open, everything. So that one way them they say coffee order this and that. Well, until there,
as there is nothing to worry. So the issue on social media is nothing to go by.
The issue on social media is nothing to go by. And so Salon Police tell you in a press briefing. And so them for don't tweet them. And so them for don't write on a Facebook. For say the issue where they go around, will not for go by them. But did they? Okay.
When they say
Okay, low left handed. Who's one and they want to talk about?
the media department in the Northeast region and the community relations department of East.
Okay, then in a different issue. Maybe just one focus on this. So na different one that one day. You don't hear it from Salon Police. Sierra Leone. Makeni. Salon Police. Because somebody comment just and say when I bimbo, a different way then go behave there. But when I'm Makeni, look how they go behave. Salon Police. They how they can go. Okay. But the lawlessness in the country, not so by region, no. Lawlessness they across the country. I make I be ask just not say, do ya? If biking out spirits, where they make by rider them, can do and think anyhow. But like out us friend, let we hear waiting in get for we today. Welcome on board us friend, you get the platform, sir.
Very much Triple A for giving the platform, and thanks to listeners and thanks to the little source of information. I believe say the issue where you concern here more about now this area wherein we get information, we don't know if it's misinformation or not even disinformation. But it's to do with how people they manipulate within a reality. And when you get people who manipulate reality, and in a situation where the political atmosphere at times it can not be steady, or sometimes you get a competition where they get opposition and so on, or any situation where political, see this volatile when they say easy for catch fire. So you get for see how that misinformation people they try for forge them, for manipulate them. So you know, as the people we concerned in terms of security, because this you look at security, you look at the threat you put to the security of the nation, and you talk of something when a situation would not happen, where now something when a clash, and things that don't happen before then wouldn't tell it happen. So it comes down to the area where people manipulate this information. But you get two sets of people and always you as security personnel you get for handle. Especially when it can't now the face where you they try for deal with the situation, whether the one way that the first line of the security we don't go, there is a blunder in the way things don't happen. You want at the next sector because now you be concerned about who are they responsible for letting deal with information according to way people then will even forget them. The incident are one thing. So you see all this sector now with the information once you they send the people and waiting, you get for no say. Now the sector of misinformation it did. Some people that mean the nomina, sabi, or the hearing, fine, listen, ask. And then he just he send them for the fun of sending. Or he talk them for the sake of talking. So that information they not can be true, but because human being they likely forget mistake. So then at one point, they get the one that want that disinformation. When I just one letter, put the disinformation, that the most intentful one because now the one wouldn't the manipulate now forge and try for manipulate with the information so that your mind now whether you get the easy mind way easy for let them fall and the hijack if you're not possible now that moment say now this is the moment when this guy can meet this officer this bike rider in day for discipline at the nearest point for the bike rider, then monitor them before even the police, their own method. So he can't meet them, then all of a sudden, he maybe be happy when the moment they meet him. He carry on. And then you get the other parties that would they turn up now, would they watch again from afar. But that point, when that information they don't come for say people affect here, then they begin the travel they go. You when they go receive that movement, when they hijack now you emotion. What are this hijack? Then they change now if you know able for decide say, well, let's find out fine. They don't change if your happiness be there by you. If you're not possible easy for them, get emotion for them go cause riot, you just go now because they don't pull that thing where you been there. Normal mood of a being, you go shopping or you be the ride or you be the common school or you be for hustle normal one or you be like you attire based they enjoy music and then they change that mood they hijack them only because of that disinformation because in the don't purposely for let the intent for deceive you. So that's the point of that deception. The way you as a security personnel, una are the people that would they panta this situation for let una dey in a different sector them, the spokesman, the information, somebody you therefore deal with this information by trying to always canal, you counter, you know how frequent you can the media and what you say they try for bringing the media. So because when the social media people know see the public, now in there they get greater access for information. And he get greater access to information in different forms because of people have become digital. You get the digital human beings who they now the type to acquire all this. So you find out that information there, you if any sector you do, whether you're a public relation person or you're a person who deal with information to do with any institution near the president or near sensitive areas, how you get for enter now into this system here because you don't understand see now so information day now this are the access so people are able to get public access. Me self like I join the queue, but me they can they for neutralize the system. So you know see people and get behavior and we erratic everywhere. We today because even that man was on say when a security personnel we they in charge of for police the bike rider them they see say maybe my best friend in neighborhood or even anything. So you see, because of people and behavior, it change the pattern. So when that information now then pick them up from that same day now, a few events that will not happen. Now so it go because people they always they wait for the chance for let them go therefore destabilize politics through this information. And you now when they get this area for say me, I know see the threat idea and I get speciality now how for able for handle this because once this it happen, it not fine for state security. They even fine for we own security because they put them now a trend because they say them get a test when they undergo. No, they put them up on something all the time. Now we try for get out the information they go so that we know we expose them by certain situation or even when they go for go handle let them know. And then we can now to Udan at the resident person that area they how you able for recruit the young man there in terms of talking to few of the way see them why and the one that we easily get this behavior, how for deal with them. Because primarily somebody mentioned here now, let's take the bike rider behavior. We mentioned about the civil war. It not be wrong really at some point, but you will find out if you do mathematics now with the what we done about 18 years ago. If you add another let's say another 20 years, now 40 years or something, the 38 the individual. But most of the bike riders are not aged that point. But the point is true, say this bike riding where Okada na idea where they are fast stretch and go pull and far because people let them go Guinea. Then when they come, during that disarmament, for let them go take them gun in hand, and most of them go then get side them where they been gather. I think the eastern and one of the points, and then the north Kamakwe and Makeni, one of the other areas. So they find out then is on Cambia. They find out let we use this method of Okada, we recruit them boys, and it was actually successful by then because people they fear for taking the bike by then. Now that's when the Ecomog them been there. Now they even give the name Okada to them bike there because they begin begin to ride the bike before they finally return back. Now wait till back and when they go back. So the point is that there was a trend of them from that behavior day. But again, now only when you clear some of them, they pull out that behavior, they were able hard working. But the point here is during that point that they then before don't handle the culture of them mortal man there, we go transmit them to other people and gradually because like a handing the baton. So then you find out then you succession or when they succeed, then they carry on. But the politics, they carry on. So they were more successful in carrying on that misbehavior, carrying on. Till now, the people and they even get instant of freedom and say they don't go thief because they get the few we don't carry that behavior from one trend to the other. So with the politics, they don't. When I say that continuity, then they bring this, then bring this. So these are the race where you get for look how they challenge the race. The race of the system where you get continuity in a culture, where for common at the system, and then we get the continuity for all the time saying I may do this, I may do this. You forget the continuity of where things come on. So you break the line because if you don't join the line, say then where I be no side in common. Like deal with them where. So now, so again for going. So these are all just few technical areas where government get for look into. Because when you look at this and Makeni, means people get the detail. But last say the person will even the incident happen because we know there is at least a body touch, a hitting, a dragging, imprisonment, detention, more of that one day. But the fact of shooting that will not be done more because at last say the person he just from die. The one who they care at the hospital from a nurse actually walk the but I know you try to forget hold of the person. But the nurse will walk, they see the person will just pretend to be dead. So that's now one of the pictures they wouldn't even use. But there was no serious harm in terms of that. But it all caused a delay in the peaceful life of the people because of this information don't go to the other sector. People begin to do this, then the pattern of behavior back don't cause a problem. It could have been more. If anything, maybe they're not able to just calm and down because get a whole lot of people not just an isolated group of people will decide for make a confusion with the security. And when then they do, and I think we get for spread because when they pump tear gas, it occupy meters. And when you stop the road, when at the business route, na Rubane Road, you get my Burka Road, you get my Banta Road. These are the three entrances. The one they go Kabbalah, the one they go Kono, the one they come through Makeni Losha Road. So these are the sector and the area that will happen. So it caused a whole commotion. So the one that are waiting at the end, then they begin to say, they don't kill person because the same day, person don't go down in the water, one of that water works area for me and that men are hill. Now, picking when at age, they go for Sunday. So they just swim and now because the news, and I saw you they can now, they misinform, then they add test to run now, they deceive the people then. Say, oh, that person don't die in the hospital, two picking and die. Say, no, they won't go for doing inside well. That is a separate isolated incident. These are other things. So all that news just jam up, it begin to go on social media. That's why some of even the leaders then they get for the whole want and meetings them at the election they can. Then we know how we get for deal with that one day. Because there is another one way very serious, but we'll never for that they will not deep fake technology. Because when they take you, they change the person, put it on that, then they calm down. So they get for how they get for deal with anything. I even they pass message when they say no, this year a cocktail or a design and designer. So you get for know how you get for deal with this trend because social media now. Sorry, and actually the politicians them naturally then they fear because they find out say it frame a big threat to them. That is quite clear. But again, that's another source again where they say can even use. So we can be say all man they just fed for hold the handle for Lego points the sharp end. When he put the sharp end up point to run, he feels safe. But when I man back again, he said, go see, me say I get sharp pen to put. So these are the social media points. Me say I go put these points in at this news. Me say I go put this point and then you begin to cause a clash. Then people like, oh now this because today we see actually when none of the ladies, Susan, debate sensibly in the parliament when they talk about all those human rights things. But you find out say this thing don't gonna happen now. So then go just add and day. Just like I said, they add the picking, die one at the water towards this way we a police business. So that incident that woman don't talk now make not true. We not get reports for certain things that will not happen. But if this gonna happen today, And say tomorrow you don't see no more now quick. Or well, you see, I've been talking, I'm actually you don't go shoot person. So you dey create that panic because you don't draw the line. You will get for get information, you will get for debunk them, or you will get for find the source of the information. You will find them, but you're not available because you dey ask for Twitter account, you ask for this. Now only a few people are active and then things there. You see, or when only then they try for do something where they should them rationale for praise them. So this is the thing they get for know. Once you know this, because democracy, censorship, they talk about security. When you talk of democracy, you get for censor them. So that when you censor them, you bring security. And when the security is there, now they talk say the people they know their right, the people that feel free, the people that know what for do, they know who side for go complain, they know how to deal with what they deal with. Because you always have people who they misbehave in a community. But I believe say Makeni as the whole they try to transform. Now just few people I believe say they did it where they still they misbehave in any community you find them. And other people and they always as resident minister, then people and then get for they tackle them. You as resident minister, then you come to the local chief, not just like once in a while you talk, you go, you for the general symposium, other things. Especially when you liaise with the people in the town, you know them, you get friends them. Just like somebody recently where they do a show. And this show where they do the same thing about these people's behavior. You see, Julius Spencer, they do one way called Bongo Sura and all those things. You get this other man when are serious and they try for bring this. You get for meet the people in the ghetto. You get for go live the language. Then you go understand them. Then you go able to deal with them. Sometimes the other way that one day. Because when you get more people who they listen, then the one day now who want to make time because they're already afraid they are back by the way in the group. Now then they go by what's the wrong. Okay, oh, I don't feel calm down. Then they will fear, then follow. Now for that, they see even this two and they see horse buying people and they come one party and go because they know say where you go, in one day they think for all the 10 man there. But in your belly, no, they reach 10 or in your belly they eat. The other people don't go eat. So that the logic of brain work they do on politics where I can always feel sorry for those who are victims in the ground. Thank you very much for me the platform. Poor people are suffering. Thank you very much. Let go help you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, sir.
Okay,
No
sir.
worries.
I want to tell us friend thank you because it don't give we in submission today. I see I tell her the actual Usman Toli. Usman Toli day. Until you know, say they ain't going to here. Where the schedule can change so it can grip with tight one. So that's why we know the hear from Usman Toli. Even Dr. Isatuka Kejalo, instead where the work can olam, we know the hear from Same with Tony. But me and us friend, we always the tower for there so that we go paddle this canoe for each usai we want for go. I open the phone line now. 23278990991 and WhatsApp. If it be to say, you just the kind sign. Now what's happened at Makeni now they talk about it today. If you want for call direct, United States or United Kingdom. United States now 1-646-610-3107. United Kingdom now 44739-803-0402. So the phone line open now, unless if you think say we don't do well, then we go left everything and get ready for tomorrow. When I start, I always today on I talk about information. What you make fake news they thrive. I do example of the different side and where we dey and how when things then can happen, how then they handle them na social media. We na then they would expect from the Ministry of Information and also na then they would expect from Sierra Leone police. Even if they subdivision them, they want forget their own handles them where they go they tell we updates. Then they back no bad. Like how this caller. Yes, caller, you there live on here. Your name and no side the call from, please.
It's not Ezekiel, the call from Washington.
Yes, Ezekiel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple A. Um, it's always unfortunate when we get with citizens then they get abused. But we really want for continue for encourage with youth need for exercise, patience. One thing you therefore understand, you no go ever beat the authority. You know, you no go able beat them. Maybe if now one police or two police when able beat down, now a matter of time, then go round up on all. Wait and puts you in a jail now. Now your parents, your family, friends, now they all go for suffer again, contribute money for let them pull you there. Once una begin to abide by the law. So everything una for begin to affect people and begin cause problem, destroy markets, hardship already there in the country. Every time something they happen, they add up, whole place shut down. By the time people and they come back to business, then don't lose almost half of the day. But some man not even have open again. All these things now, all they affect. To every little thing, for begin the cause problem. Most of them people we are waiting they cause these issues, they not go through the war. I want for basically say the I would say probably 80 to 90% of the one that way then they do this thing, they are all either 1998, 99, 2000 children. Less people that way you go see say they go through that war. If you go through that, you go know. They come with a gun. Yeah, I mean, why go in that country? They tell everybody, yanda you team up and choke yourself. You are done. No, unless if you get the money, nothing. I've been they tell how my brother died. Now the hospital ground. So you team up in that country, they choke you. How much more police? Then go shoot you now for nothing. So I don't understand. We see man now when a SLPP supporter, where the shooter, where triple acre with that issue now, they cry, they no help and they no even help her for get the correct attention for medical support. That die so. Who cares? They not care. I don't even understand. Who say you brain day? Now you for sit down now and calculate the situation around you. That day night they make you the one the way then they say that they go school or you go school. Now that day night for make you educated person. Sit down and analyze the situation, the environment around you, and you come to the conclusion. I go to that place and they got the mid driver every time he want he confusion with people. And I want to now put under my friend. You know stop this nonsense. You not go drive me around again because when the trouble they can now we all then go can attack. Even for obey the traffic law, motoka dey per bury down in the pulley head. I say, my friend, if you the pulley head, pull you side force so that when they hit you, if anything, now fine. But not pull me on part. You expect that driver for stop. If you motoka fail brake, it can happen nothing. People for begin take responsibility on a lot of things. See, don't analyze the situation around you. Decision, I always say, it will create you anything where you want put at the end. Decision go create you wealth. Decision go add protection to your life. Decision go make for let you prosper in your life. So anything where you want for let you the consequence be or let the result be for you, then make that decision. Analyze for a moment. Go sit down. Go begin the draw this money away. They all get gone. By the time they know they all don't care. Continue for insist they shoot me leg. What will happen tomorrow? Please, Lord, will begin obey the law. Not to every little thing. We know say things stronger. We know say the law sometimes it not they work for we. We know say the system that they play. But hey, all of the system, all a part of the system. You not contribute to your own part. That oil no, that motoka no will move. That country look at as a motoka. If you now just cable way they connect to the battery, you for act your own part. If you not act your own part, that motor not they move because that cable the way they see is small. But now in the spark that battery for let the motor start. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Return call. Look like say the line. Yes, call ID live on
Yeah,
here. You name and who the call from, please.
yeah, Triple A, I mean, Harun, a call from Boston.
Yes, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I've been listening carefully by your introduction and everything. We at least really are glad for where you try for caution the young man than Makeni. I'm really glad for that. But the only thing is that I believe say if at all the young man then they waiting at that party. They not try for the left that bad habits they any moment no more now boss. You not going for work for them. Any part of that country any part of that country people they for follow order, they for follow order, they for take control. But if they believe say that they are above the law, it's not a matter of because na Makeni, so therefore Makeni, then they single out Makeni for say government or either police, they look at Makeni for say na they and this Michael Omadi, so therefore hold them responsible for anything where then they do. They I not believe say that not the case. But then guy then they're supposed to understand for say they're not they above the law, right? They're not they above the law. Therefore follow the law. Small thing we not agree, make most it not go come up fine for them. A good way, like when you get a big platform, so they are going to talk to most of the young guys there. Let them leave this habit of fighting the police. If it's up me and you two within the United States, plus you not event yourself for going near police so no more and talk foolish to her. If it's up, you know, say you get right. Much more if you go beat them, right? Much more you go beat them or you manhandle them. That is a big crime in the United States. So even self in Sierra Leone na the same thing. Once no more that person they wear uniform. Now the crown he carry. The need for respect am. Even self you believe say you get right over the waiting ever the police don't allege say you don't do. But if you calm down and talk to the police with respect, I'm sure if that police there, however that police wicked, he go sorry for you. He go not say yes. You realize or say in a police if they represent the government. But if you fight them, you go sorry. So now that make you see just no more. I listen you carefully where you been they talk. At least try back again for let they talk to their youths there, their young man there. Let them forget about this fight business. Not a good thing would they look for that country there for. And even self with the election, we they try for tell them say we don't go through a lot. Some of we will houses them burn. Now they start back again for rebuild. Let them not come up with politics ala when they go begin come back again for do danger where we go lost, waiting we don't rebuild back. So that one day you please you yourself you did it now. Mostly you did it. Talk to them. You platform don't it don't big now. Okay, talk to them, AAA. Make them see reason, make we build Sierra Leone. Some of we want return, but we not they look forward to like that year. 5 minutes, no more alala, don't for no, somebody don't die. Do ya? So do ya now that they mean the big there. Let them see reason. We're not ready for no most that country day again. One rebuild Sierra Leone. Not to Rwanda no more than this. Oh, look, Rwanda, look so place. Because one thing Sierra Leone are not they don't really value Sierra Leone. Most Sierra Leone they don't value Sierra Leone. Now other country than they talk about. Right? Other country then they talk for. The your country, then they try for Puelam. Then they blame other people there. But the other country now, then they praise that country. That country they find out that country this day. Also would they go? So dear, Talk to them. Make them see reason, yeah? Thank you very much, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who call from, please.
Yeah, Triple A, this na CC Alpha they call from Canada.
Yes, CC Alpha. You go speak up small, yeah. You get the platform, so what you
Yeah.
want for share to you?
Yeah, I want for big for take a different point. I think we dey castigate the youth them most time we if situation they happen. But like I always dey tell people, I mean a researcher and mean a development expert. So when certain thing happen, I not dey look only at the problem and they look at the factors that will lead to that problem there. The first of thing what I want to ask, most of the one the way they castigate the youths them at the moment. Now that's we police them now. Everything we then do, then get right way then they do. You see, police they fet Okada rider, they fet keke driver, they fet taxi driver. Police in your uniform, now enforce the slap. We get a lot of videos them where they go. Almost per we police then sabi and respect human rights. Now only Sierra Leone I don't see all police officer where they in charge, where they control hundreds of police them. They say one role of the police now for support the government of the day. It's only in Sierra Leone I've seen that one. Yeah. So certain things then they way we people and they talk, they like you say when you talk by the dog, talk by the bone. The police themselves should conduct themselves as a professional police officers. When you want to make arrest, not just go grip somebody, inform the person to make you the arrest them. We were then at this part of this one when police pull you over, every way they drive, then they tell you what's in your offense before then they waiting and call you. Sometimes when they talk no more, most time when they castigate you, it can pay me sometimes because me na youth. Martin Luther King Jr. say injustice for one is injustice for all. Yeah, an angry man is an angry man. Hungry man is an angry man. Things are so difficult. Youth then they go extra mile for make sure say they're able to get things them done for themselves. But you see, police then they set. In fact, me I don't see. I'm not to them see. Police they go hide for catch Okada. Police they go hide for cause mayhem no more in that country. Day. But at the end of the day, what one for talk, we say the youth the lawless, the youth then this, the youth then that. But again, what in the mean to the youth the lawlessness? Poverty na another cause that one day. The police the attitude is so weird. I can tell anybody. Now, when you don't get experience with the police, it's time they make you sick and say, oh, the police, they are professional. They are this, they are that. You they go to police, then they write some big one, they say bail na free. But go to police station, you see Tripoli. If you know they pay for bail, somebody come out. Even when you present all documents, then they say back if you pay something. So sometimes we talk to this police, let them change the attitude. I mean, they talk about one program, one pound assistant program them. It's only Sierra Leone that they say, like, because police are the first responder. Police they not sabi first aid treat waiting and call. Damage they be police they go now for go arrest. They need to go for go rescue the person with damage. The accident will be. They need to go rescue the life. Now arrest them they go make. A lot the way the police need for improve on. Then you they see if you didn't reduce by the lawlessness. But you they see police they talk they talk price for bribe. A lot. We don't see videos. We don't see lot of it. So we have to talk to the police head. Let them say, brace up them gears them and let them scrutinize the kind of people who they take na police. Police not to like a feel for people that we don't fail WAEC exam or WAS exam, not to the number for go join police. No way. People will get degree, will get master's degree, even PhD should able for the inside police, and then they. But check, the police don't feel by them now like a barrico where people away they don't feel exam, now then they go, log go yonder, they go get job day. Police they fire anytime live bullets. The last thing I ask now, you program, other they investigate the police. When them pull statements, that's the end. If they tell you they investigate, then we investigate, say nothing not they come up behind again. We not hear nothing again from the investigation then they. A lot of things that they will not happen when the police say they investigate. Where is the result of the investigation? Nothing is happening. So the police have to conduct themselves, therefore remove themselves for politics. Remember yesterday, I said this in your program. If we don't put politics out of some of these things, we go always get crisis and problem in Sierra Leone. Police is not there to only support the government of the day, but police, their first responsibility is to protect lives and property, and not only for politicians. We talk about land business yesterday, triple A. You dey see ordinary civilian, they go pay police, they can't protect the land for me. Police officer, they go protect that land. Also, you dey see happen in other parts than the world. So we should not only castigate the youth. The youth are vulnerable. I can tell anybody, the youth they want job. If somebody tell you say youth they no want work, that person they ungrateful. I can tell me I challenge anybody. How much job they in Sierra Leone? We dey see many people they graduate so every year, and they graduate thousands of students. Them job no dey. When you want to talk, they say the youth they no want work. It's a big lie. I can tell everybody in the world say Sierra Leone youth they want for work, but job there is no job. So when that's in order for do, that's why you see them go take drugs, then go involve a lot of things because there is nothing for them to do. Somebody they tell me say not to government no more they create job. I say yeah, I agree with you, but again the government gets a serious goal for create job. Look at the roads them in Sierra Leone, they're so tattered, they're so bad. Let SLR create job. Let you see if you use they no go apply. You dey see one game position, triple. If you see almost application, they can't say for one position, then you will know that the youth need jobs in the country. I want to stop here, triple. Let God continue for bless you. We are one of my best program, man. Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. I think we last call at one day for today. I owe anybody call again? Let me see. I'll see if I owe anybody call before they left here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, it's on call, but the person answers, so I guess we're good to go. As I be talk on the opening statement before we begin get the calls them about the youth man them, the police then job, give we information, and the way how police they act. We know say the police themselves then can hyper. The police as alone then they hyper. The other day, now at Alo, they say they come out raid Jamba farm. The police so they come out raid Jamba farm, then chop the raw leaves, the trees, then take and dress the motoka. Papa God. The police take and dress the police motoka where then go raid the Jamba farm. Where they don't chop and they put them front now the hood of the motoka, then put her on top, then sit them on top like I give you the scenario now. Eh? You know what I mean, eh? Or you don't know? If you don't know, forget it. So then come na the police station, Waterloo police station, the junction. This bike rider, they try for come out, for come inside the village. They come out like they come out tongue. They try for make left for come inside the village. This is what happened before me. Yeah. The bike rider they come, then they come with full speed, pim pom. They don't come on, make jamba. They don't they are the best. The bike rider they turn they go. Now they miss for bang the bike rider. Demo, the police now miss for bang the bike rider. We then can down for that bike man. They arrest the bike. They begin slap him. Say, me and somebody inside the car was like, this is not right. Now, when I miss for banga, but then look how I turn back para. Or because when I don't go cut jamba, when I don't count and so waiting. When they can say riot, where the police reach there, you don't see how then they act? Eh? You don't see them? How then they act? So it is true. The police have got work for do. And as it is, the image of the police, then get work for clean them. The police really get work for clean the image. But who people them? Now they look them with fine eye. Until you get an encounter with Salon police before you go understand. Until you get encounter with them. For now, I'll consider I'll talk till tomorrow. As long as you know one day get encounter with them. I'll wait till the talk so not to true. Get small police case. Small one no more. Get an as alone. Or maybe you fumble, get small police case. Unless if you are connected to the power grid, you make 1 or 2 phone calls and that's it. Not that we not get fine policemen. Yes, we do. We do. We get fine police them. We do. We get fine bike riders then too. But if we want to look for the bike riders, they don't say they want the way fine and they want the way we go question. If we want to look at the police side, they want the way fine and they want the way go question. Then you go say, well, no wonder all things in the clash. You no go ever talk to bike rider and not tell you in only policeman complain. It's not possible. Bike rider go tell you say they prefer traffic warden as street than police. Talk to bike rider. I understand. May I just give you waiting and don't they do? It's not so easy one no. Parce qu'on m'a cessé tripolé, anybody who support Salon police, not ever taste waiting Salon police get for offer. Okay. Salon police, we know they say una all na una bad. No. We know say we get decent one them. We get correct officers. Who you cross them part, you know say yes. But oh yeah. We got someone them where they dirty the water. And even with the citizens then. Look the person where they say, oh, MacP don't kind sign a military and Papa God. And then you want to happen as alone. You will be the right today. Say of you that did riot, they don't kill person. Okay. Salon police. Una get work for do. We say self they are citizens. We all get work for do. But una get work for do. I need for clean una name. Because the one the way they pass and dirty the water, they make the good one themselves not they look good anymore. Go there back tomorrow. At least it's Friday. And don't know how can do anaya. Also. Till we meet again. Tripoli say. Tata.